Okay, here we have a mate in 12. I was playing a kid, a young kid, but he knows what he's doing, but he was trying a few techniques that, yeah, if you do them right, you will quickly checkmate somebody. But so he always starts out with well, not he. He started out with the e4, king, pawn, and usually always play the um, queen pawn, which is d6. Okay, when I see him bring that out, I know they're trying to attack the f7, so they quickly checkmate me, right? So that's when I bring my knight out, because I know they like to bring the queen out right after that. He didn't do that. He saw that his piece was being threatened on e4, and so he defended. And I shouldn't have brought that out. I should have brought I should have brought my h7 pawn h6. I don't know why. I don't know why I did that. I just wasn't paying attention. He brought his knight out. Then I said, okay, let me bring this out before he pins my knight. But it's not too bad because he wasn't pinning it to my queen, my king, or nothing. He went there, used that as take. I love trading off pieces because just less pieces on the board is easier to finish out the game. He recaptures, so I figure I would threaten there. Kicked Basically kicked his bishop back. So I didn't notice it at first, but he wanted to try that same technique. But luckily, I brought my knight here because I was going to put it right back where my first knight was taken. And then he brought his queen. I was like, oh, okay, I'm glad I brought my knight right there so I can block that little checkmate attack he tried to do there. So block the checkmate. He obviously did that so he can threaten my knight. So I said, you know what? Let me just go ahead and threaten the queen, put a little pressure on that, and uh, the AI says that wasn't a good move. So immediately I saw, ooh, if I can get my queen on D1 as checkmate. I saw that. I'm like, okay, well, let's see if he falls for that. So I'm like, look, first let me threaten the queen. So that's what I did. I took my pawn to E5, and he ran with it. I was like, wow. He took it. I took back. Now this next move was like, okay, if he doesn't see what I see, it's game over. And he didn't see it. It's like, oh, perfect. He threatens the bishop. I said, all right, I got to capitalize on this. And it was an easy win. You're a real young kid. I remember when I was young, or when I was a beginner player, we can learn from our mistakes. That's how you get good at chess. You learn from your mistakes. You see every tactic. You see every possible set of moves when you use like typical moves. So this is a typical setup, and there's typical defenses that you apply to it. And you just gotta, once you see it, you don't make that mistake again. And that's what's cool about chess. So here's a mate in 12.